turn 6. From an empty board.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we had our day 1 review of United Stormwind. Today was actually going to release, I recorded like a top 10 video. I have the thumbnail here. It's been ready for like a couple days, but I just keep pushing it back because there's always other topics to talk about, especially the expansion going on. So that video might come out tomorrow. We'll see, but it's such a volatile, like people are so communicative or so expressing themselves right now about the current United and Stormwind standard meta of just how ridiculous it is. Just on Twitter alone, I had 3 tweets. I had 3 different tweets today that combined for over 1,000 likes, which is insane for someone, for me at least. And 2 of them were related to the meta in terms of, well, they were all related to the meta, but 2 of them in particular, a meme about, you know, United Stormwind Solitaire, they're the same thing, as well as the Leroy Jenkins quote. We'll talk about that in a second. But even Priest being deleted from the game, basically the lowest win rate I have ever seen for a class, I think, period, from HS Replay. I don't know if I've ever seen a class this low, like 36.5% the last time I looked. At one point it was as far down as 36.1. It is almost 20% lower than the top class, and people are not thrilled, but people are also loving the meta. It's one of these crazy things. It's a phenomenon almost where I see people gushing over United and Stormwind and how much they love it, and it's so over the top and it's crazy. And then there's people who are like, I want to quit Hearthstone. I've literally uninstalled. It is ridiculous. This isn't even Hearthstone anymore. It's just Solitaire. And I saw this tweet from Kibler. He went on a big thread talking about how he didn't sign up to play Solitaire, basically, for this game. It's like a single player experience, and all you gotta do is look at, you know, the top decks after a couple days, and it's really clear what's going on. So you have the Quest Warlock, which is a very good deck, and again, this video, by the way, is still not going to call for nerfs. We're still going to discuss what the hell's going on, what needs to be fixed, what might need to be fixed, and kind of go from there, because it's such a crazy phenomenon going on where people are loving it and hating it, and I don't feel like you should just negate and take one side of it right away. I feel like this is something you need to sit on. But we take a look at the top decks. You have the Quest Warlock deck, which now with like Stealer of Souls and Dark Glare is being refined to the point where you complete your quests on turns 5 and 6 in standard and then kill your opponent with like very little interaction, with tons of healing and all this stuff. You have Quest Mage, which again basically completes its quest by turns 5 through 7 and then kills their opponent like a turn later or that turn, because ignites just get out of control really quickly and the spell damage is absolutely ridiculous. Hell, you even have Quest Druid, which I hit legend with today, which I think is really fun, that just smorks you down over and over with like 8 damage from your guff or just stacking up feral rages or amulets. There were games where I literally didn't have the board and I just kept hitting my opponent with amulets and feral rages and they blew up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I just won. I just hit him. I literally didn't hit him with a minion, but it 30 damage. But basically the point I'm saying is pretty much all these decks can kill you from in hand, and it's like the craziest combo meta ever. Someone who loves combo decks, I love combo decks. They're so fun. I'm having a lot of fun with a lot of these decks, but at the same time, I feel like they're not really what combo decks should be. I want to go back to an example of a combo deck that I love, like old Malagos Druid. You'd have to cycle through your deck, you'd have to stay alive with the tools like Spreading Plague, a Malfurion, or heck, even just, you know, like swipes or starfalls or whatever, and you get to the late game, you get to like turns 11, 12, you've assembled your combo, and then you might be able to kill your opponent or maybe use combo pieces to stay alive. You do versatile things, but no, in this meta, you just kill your opponent from in hand by like turn 6 and 7. You don't really have to work for anything. All your draw is like abundant, it's cheap, it's almost free. If you played in Cantor's Flow, everything's free. In Warlock, you play Dark Glare, everything's free. In Druid, you have like Solar Eclipse and Fungal Fortunes, and you can ramp really early, so a lot of the stuff is just free. Basically, card draw and mana is free, which enables these combo decks to assemble so quickly that I swear this meta is faster than an aggro meta. I feel like this combo meta is arguably faster than any aggro meta. Not the fastest aggro meta ever, like Gadgets and Pirate Warrior killed you faster, aggro Demon Hunter killed you faster, but it's up there. It's up there. Turns 5 through 7 is typically where an aggro deck would kill you with a Leroy Jenkins or lock you out with a Lothep or something like that. But we're at that point where the combo decks are killing you there, and I feel that's unhealthy. That's where I feel these decks are unhealthy. That yes, they're fun to play. Yes, it's cool to do these crazy combos, but it shouldn't be happening so quickly. They're happening way too fast. There's a Miracle Rogue going right now, this like bleed Miracle Rogue that can kill you on turn 4. Optimal, like that's a high roll, but consistently kill you by turns 5 and 6, where they discount their hand with Octobot or whatever. They give spell damage, they cycle through their deck with Auctioneer or Field Contact, and you die to the bleeds. And that's like turns 5, 6, and 7. They could deal over 30 damage. So that's another deck that just kills you from in hand. Or OTK Demon Hunter, same thing. Now with the new quest and all of that, it discounts their hand even quicker. They can kill you on turn 4. I'll try and put like a clip at the beginning of the video. I haven't compiled this yet. I'm kind of impromptu recording. I'll try and put a clip of like a bunch of turn 4 lethals. I saw Dog getting killed on turn 5 from OTK Demon Hunter. I've seen Clark do turn 4 lethals with like Miracle Rogue. It's just they're just too fast. The OTKs are too fast, and I don't think this is healthy for the meta. I think short term this can be okay. It's fun, it's crazy, but do you really want to play these kind of games for 4 months straight or 2 months until the mini set comes out of non-stop, non-interactive OTK decks? Who gets their combo first and never fighting for board and any of that? I don't think that's something we want. So I think it needs to get dialed back. I really do. I feel like in particular, Quest Mage and Quest Warlock are the biggest offenders right now. I will do a nerf suggestion video in a day or two of cards that I think should get hit, but I think that needs to get hit. I think OTK Demon Hunter needs to get hit. It's been needed to get hit for a long time as well, because again, it combos too soon. I feel like any combo deck that consistently combo before you hit full mana crystals shouldn't exist. I really do. I feel like if you're a combo deck, you should have to hit 9 to 10 mana to realistically combo, and all these decks are offenders of that. And I feel like that's something we need to go back to. And I don't think long term this is sustainable for a Hearthstone metagame. I feel it's really problematic. It's really troubling. Aggro decks are supposed to kill you fast. They're supposed to keep the greed in check. But when the greed is the combo decks and they're killing you fast as an aggro deck, I feel like that's when it's gone too far, and I would love to hear your guys' take on it, because there are people that love this meta, and I get it. It's super fun. I'm having a blast playing a lot of these decks, but I think long-term health-wise, I think it's troubling. So I want to hear your guys' takes on it. I want to hear, do you think that this is healthy? Do you think that this should stay the way it is, or is this just, you know, Hearthstone's just a new game. It's a new game. It's almost a solo player experience, but you know, I'll keep memeing it up on Twitter as I can. Exar even went after me, or not went after me. He's just joking here. To ridiculous hat. You're gonna miss out on all the Zeddy memes if you mute Solitaire. I appreciate that, because we've been killing on Twitter. You gotta follow me on Twitter. Got some memes, but overall, I would love to hear what you guys have to think. But I really wanted to talk about this because it's such a hot topic. People are so on the fence, it feels like, about this, and personally, I love the decks. I think they're cool, but I think combo needs to pay more of a price, take longer, and let other decks breathe, because I mean, you can't play control or anything like that. That's completely gone, as you saw with Priest, which only has control options 36%. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.